Hello everyone, Houston Kadharima here and welcome back to the ISP F-1 Visa Navigator. Today we are tackling one of the most common and important visa interview questions, why USA? If you are preparing for your F-1 student visa interview, you probably know this question is almost guaranteed to come up. Many applicants make the mistake of giving a generic answer. While those answers sound positive, they are exactly what visa officers hear hundreds of times a day. In this episode, I will show you how to stand out with a personal, convincing answer that impresses the visa officer. First, let's understand the purpose behind why USA. The visa officer isn't asking this just to make small talk. They want to figure out a couple of key things about you. First, do you have a clear academic or career goal? And second, are you genuinely choosing the US for specific reasons or just repeating what someone told you to say? Essentially, they are checking your sincerity and motivation. A strong answer shows that you've done your homework and you know exactly how studying in the US fits into your plans. You should avoid generic answers about things like the US economy or general prestige. Instead, focus on specific features of the university and program you are going to, like faculty, research facilities, or unique courses. This shows the officer that you have a personal academic reason to study in the US and not just a copy-paste answer anyone could give. Now let's look at an example of a generic answer that shows no personal research. This is the kind of response you do not want to give. And I quote, "The USA is a land of opportunities that offers flexible education and high-quality academic programs. Earning a degree from the USA will be highly beneficial for me as the international exposure and valuable knowledge I gain will open great opportunities when I return to my home country." End of quotes. Sure, everything in that statement might be true in general, and it sounds nice and positive. But what is the problem? It's too generic. This exact answer could be given by any student, whether they are studying computer science, biology, business, or art. There is nothing personal or unique in it. When a visa officer hears an answer like that, they only think one thing: this sounds rehearsed. It doesn't show your thought process or your goals. It fails to answer the real question the officer is asking. So, what exactly should you say? The key is to make your answer personal and specific to you. Your reason for choosing the US should be something that no one else could just copy-paste because it's tied to your own background, field, and goals. Here is how you can craft a standout answer step by step. Start with your field of study. Mention how studying in the US will benefit you in your specific major or academic field. Then give a concrete example by highlighting something unique about your chosen US university or program that ties into your field. Proceed to connect it to your career goal. Explain how that example or resource will help you achieve your career or future. Now let me give you an example of a course-specified personal answer that follows these steps. And I quote, "I choose the USA because I want to learn from people who are at the forefront of research in computer science and AI. For example, Professor Pei Wang at Temple University is actively involved in research on artificial intelligence and machine learning, which aligns perfectly with my interests in data engineering. Getting to learn from someone like him and observe cutting-edge AI research up close would give me skills and exposure that I can't get anywhere else. That experience will directly help me become a skilled data engineer and contribute to the tech industry back home." End of quotes. Notice how this answer is personalized and unique. Not every student is going to Temple University to study AI with Professor Wang, right? It's your plan. That is the impression you want to give. Often, after you explain why the US, the visa officer might follow up with why not study in your home country instead. Here, the officer is testing whether you have considered local options and what makes the US truly different for you. To handle this question, you need to diplomatically point out the limitations in your home country's educational offerings. for your field and how the US offers something beyond that. Now let's use a sample answer to illustrate. I quote, "I did look at graduate programs in my home country, but I found that the curriculum for computer science was quite outdated and mostly focused on theoretical basics. For example, imagine areas like data analytics and cybersecurity, which are so important today, weren't covered in depth back home. When I checked Temple University's program, I saw they offer up-to-date courses. They even have specialized labs and project courses where students work on real-world problems. That kind of modern hands-on education is something I just can't get in my country right now, which is why the US is a better fit for my goals." End of quote. Another way to reinforce your why USA answer is to leverage the unique features of your specific US university. You could say, I quote, "Temple University has an ethical hacking club and the CAC lab, that is cybersecurity in application research and education, which collaborates closely with industry partners and even government agencies on cybersecurity projects. I will get to work on real security problems and even participate in research that companies might use. That kind of practical experience and networking is a privilege I won't get if I study in my home country's universities." End of quote. Now you've really driven home the point. You are saying not only does the US offer better coursework, but even outside the classroom, I will have opportunities that don't exist back home. Now, at the International Scholars Program, this is exactly what we prepare students to do. Take the next steps in your success journey, join our community of bold achievers, and let us guide you from admissions, funding to visa success and beyond. If you have a bachelor's degree with at least a 2.8 GPA out of 4 and for Uganda 3.8 out of 5, you are eligible to join us and your high school performance does not matter. Visit our website www.internationalscholarsprogram.com and grab our program handbook. Also, don't forget to follow us on social media. We are on Facebook, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, and TikTok, all at International Scholars Program. That's it for this episode. If you have any specific questions or if there is another topic you'd like us to cover in a future video, please let us know in the comments section. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.